Holy fucking shit, guys. WolfSlam was, man, I can't even describe it. It was, oh, what an event. They always say that's the biggest event in the summer for WKW, and I'm going to have to agree with that. Where do we start? We start with Kyle O'Reilly versus Eric Black. Now, how this event went out was that Eric and O'Reilly, they were just trading blows left and right like it was nobody's business. And oh man, did they deliver. But even though O'Reilly put in a great effort, even locking into Armageddon and his guillotine, he sadly did not have time to go for his new diving knee drop, as Eric Black was able to drop him with the Tower of Destruction for the win. But it was not over. He got attacked after the match, of all people, by Triple fucking H. What the fuck is he doing here? I've been hearing from Leo Coleslaw that because Triple H is here, Mr. Davis must have done something extremely bad. The only question is, what? Now, the second match on the kickoff was Shawn Martin of Hollywood, Florida, who still can't count the 8 titles he's going to win because he holds up 7 fingers, going up against Tim Case. Well, I'm going to have to admit, Tim had a much better showing this time around. He was even able to do a little apron bomb onto Shawn Martin and bringing in the more aggressiveness. But Shawn was still able to get the win with his little, much prettier, the beautiful lightning spiral. No, not lightning spiral. Kill switch. No, spinning kill switch. Yeah, there we go. That move. Anyway, he gets him in with that. Case did real good. But your winner is still Shawn Martin. Now, before I get on to the final match of the kickoff show, Tim Case and Shawn Martin's match was cut in between by Gabriel Pierce and Nick the Rhino Sanchez brawling it out in backstage, and Kyu, being completely oblivious to it, was defending his title against a much weaker Gabriel Pierce. But a massive upset happened. Yeah, Q was able to hit his Q smash, but Gabriel Pierce was able to analyze, receive, and intercept a bunch of Q's offense, hit him with a few critical errors, 1, 2, 3, well, not quite just yet, 1, 2, and Q kicked out, but then Q just gave up. This means that Gabriel Pierce is your new WDW Platinum Champion. But hold the phone. It's not over just yet for Gabriel Pierce. Because as soon as the main show for WolfSlam began, his opponent was Nick Sanchez, the same person who assaulted him backstage just before his match with Kyu. So, a lot of people were assuming that this was going to be an easy victory for Nick the Rhino Sanchez, and thus Gabriel Pierce would be a transitional champion. No! Wrong! Gabriel Pierce was able to pull out all the stops. One critical error later, 1, 2, 3, Gabriel Pierce is still your Platinum Champion, and he has won 2 matches in a row, both for the same title. And afterwards, Nick Sanchez stood, gave him a standing ovation, and they shook hands, which leads all of us to believe, was that just a test? That's what I'm starting to think. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. So the second actual match turned out to be Happy Cole defending the WKW King of the Wolves Championship against Skullfist, aka Skullmageddon, who is finally getting his first title shot in quarantine. Now, unfortunately, this was a squash. Happy Cole was not ready, and Skullmageddon was just able to do a skull driver 1, 2, 3, just like that. Oh, Skullmageddon might have pulled off the quickest victory, maybe not just in season quarantine history, maybe the quickest title win in WKW history. Wow. So, Skullmageddon is your new WKW King of the Wolves champion, and Happy Cole, I'm afraid he ain't going to be happy no mo. That's the way I see it. He's going to have to change his gimmick. He's not happy! So the third match ended up being... The third match was Owashi Hayabusha going one-on-one with Zindahaku, who was continuing his one-man anger war after he and Leo Carr lost the titles. Now, they were showing out all the stops, and wow, Owashi was not going to let Zinda breathe for a second, even though when the match first started, Zinda was just doing a one-sided beatdown on Owashi. But what can you say? I said that Zinda would let his emotions get the better of him, and that's exactly what happened. And Owashi driver later, so I guess it's no longer the Falcon driver, and Owashi Hayabusha managed to beat Zindahaku, who angrily swore that he will beat him the next time they fight. Fuck. It's not over. So, this leaves the fourth match to be Devin Myers going one-on-one against Wolfpack's champion, the real deal Percy Lopez. Now Lopez, just like last time, was able to land quite a few of his real deal drivers, including a butterfly driver. But Devin Myers, I'll say this, he showed that he belongs to be a champion. He was able to hit two of the oh my god moves. First, a superplex to the outside where I think Percy's leg might have clipped a barricade. And then a spear directly through the barricade, thus breaking a fan's ankles. Yes, we had to take him for hospital treatment. Devin, that is a warning. You gotta be more careful when you do corner spears like that. Anyway, Percy Lopez was setting him up for one final driver after a cursed backbreaker. Devin Myers was going to choke out Percy Lopez, but thought better of it. He decided to bring out that one move we haven't seen him do in a long time, a move that has shown him how he belongs with our company. That is a discus elbow to the back of the head. Percy Lopez had to be sent to the back of the shed because he got knocked the fuck out by Devin Myers. 1, 2, 3. Devin Myers is once again your Wolfpack champion. That was a great match, I'm not going to lie. Now, where was I for the fifth match? Oh, I remember. The fifth match was a Falls Count Anywhere match between Will, not Bill Wildside, and Isaac Mystery. And man, it's very clear that these guys hate each other. Will Wildside was laying on the SmackDown at first, but Isaac Mystery sent him to the outside, hit him with a few baseball bat shots, yes, the baseball bat, and a sledgehammer, even dropping Will Wildside full on spinal column into the handle of the sledgehammer. Fuck. And then speared him right through the barricade that Felipe just repaired. God damn it. Felipe was not happy he had to repair the barricade twice in one night. So he was paid time and a half. He wasn't very happy. So they took it to the back, and then they just disappeared. They both left the arena. We still don't know where those two are. They were last seen throwing punches on the streets outside of the arena, which leads me to question, is this match going to continue for 2 days? If it does, fuck, that's going to be the longest match in WDW history. No, in company history, just in general. Oh my god. Just the thought of them still throwing punches when they're on a train, plane, however they're getting here, even if they're driving in the same car? Fuck. I'm honestly afraid of this feud. Like, if they're going to endanger people that much just to fight, that's disciplinary action right there. So the sixth match was a match that everyone was looking at. Kyle Noble versus Cyrus in an I Quit match, where the stipulation is, if Kyle Noble beats Cyrus, this is a non-title match, mind you, he gets a future title shot against Cyrus. However, if Cyrus makes Kyle Noble say, I quit, Kyle Noble has to leave WKW. And as I expected, these two decided to start outside the ring, up on the entrance ramp. They were duking it out, trying to throw each other off the stage and whatnot. They finally got to the ring, and Cyrus was able to try to get a submission on Kyle Noble. And then Noble just went full ham, just beating the ever-loving shit out of Cyrus, hitting a Noble Knee 2.0, and I think he was going for the Noble Sacrifice when music interrupted. Music that sounds like Aleister Black. Only I'm going to tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. It wasn't Aleister Black. It was Sky fucking Slash, making his return to the company after 10 months of injury after his brutal fight against Marcus Crow before the last Wolfmania. He entered in, dropped Kyle Noble with the Hellhound driver, and just left the arena like nothing. The weird point is, the crowd was cheering him for it. But I did notice something. Cyrus did technically win since Noble was knocked out by the Hellhound driver, but Noble never said, "I quit." So the way I'm seeing that this is that either Noble is going to rub it in Cyrus's face and then start a feud with Sky Slash for trying to drive him out of WKW, or Cyrus is going to be pissed off at Sky Slash for unintentionally ruining the plan to get Noble out of WKW, and that will be a feud. Only time will tell. But the important thing is Sky Slash is back. What more can we ask for? His snarky ass is just a little touch that WKW is going to need. Trust me, the way the company's going, they need snarky humor like that. And finally, that brings us to the main event. Dylan Casey challenging Bolo Reynolds for the WDW title. Now, Casey, I'm not going to lie. I don't know if Casey was on his A game. I think it was just all bark and no bite. He was being Chihuahua mode right there. Because Bolo Reynolds just kept beating him down, didn't stop. And then one pizza platter spinebuster later, that was all it took to put away Dylan Casey. Which means, back of the line, scumbag. Bolo Reynolds is still your WDW World title. Now the only question is, who will he call out next? Or rather, who will answer the call for open challenge? And will he still be doing the 40% off pizza deal? We'll just have to wait and see. So, that has been my take on what happened during WolfSlam. Please let me know what you guys thought. Leave it in the comments down below. Till then, this is Icy Hot Jacob Scott saying, feel the fire, fear the cold. Most importantly, have a good night.